Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and I've heard your guys' bat signals. I've heard your summons for the Mortar goat to play some Mortar bait. You know how it is. I am happy to do so, and I'm here to show you guys how to dominate using Mortar bait in this meta. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play the Mortar on the left side here. He's going in on us already. He's going to try to get some starting action. Now, okay, well the Mortar's going to splash onto his little prince. Let's go ahead and play our Goblin gang to force him to use a spell. Whoa! Okay, pause. Wait a second. That is not good. We need our Mortar to do something nice for us here, man. Otherwise, we might be in a bit of trouble. Shoot. Okay. Oh, those pigs are so annoying. Okay. What the? Lightning is crazy. Wow. Okay. What the heck was that? Oh my goodness. That was the #1 starting hand I've ever seen. Holy crap. Okay, well I want to clap this kid now. I really want to clap this kid because that was absolutely freaking disgusting. That was actually, wow. I have no words for somebody like this, but we're going to freaking clap this kid, man. I can feel it. So let's go ahead. Let's pop our little prince ability here because he just uses arrows. And then I'm going to try to get a skeleton barrel in here and we'll see what we can make happen. So let's go ahead, let's skeleton barrel, because he just used his fisherman, so I don't think he has the elixir to do anything else. I mean, he might have like zap or something. Please don't. Oh yeah, boom. You see that? That is what happens when you frickin' starting hand somebody. You get clapped, alright? This kid is going to get absolutely smoked. He had such a good start and he lost it. Nah, I'm not even accepting that well played. I am annoyed at how he just slammed us at the start. Honestly, it was fair play. It was... He hit us with something unexpected, but still, man, I am annoyed by it. Let's go ahead. Let's EvoMortar here. He's going to play the knight. I'm going to poison on the little prince, especially because he used his lightning. You might as well. And then I have to be very careful about what I use to cycle and whatnot, because that mother witch is going to be quite the pain to deal with. Okay, he's going to go for an Evo Wizard. Why don't I Mortar again, just to force him to play something? And then I'm going to poison right here for some good value. He's going to play the Evo Knight, which I'm alright with. Let's pop the little prince ability, I guess. And then, okay, there's the mother witch. That's okay. It's going the wrong way. And then we can play our Evo Knight here. Let's go ahead and log. And then let's play our Goblin gang right here. And let's get a little prince down just to be safe. He's going to use his arrows. That's okay. Screw the mother witch. Let's go ahead and Mortar right here. And then let's get another knight in here. Really get that knight action. Let's go for a skeleton barrel. We do need to have this poison ready though for that mother witch. Let's wait and see if he plays it. And then, okay, boom. So let's go ahead and poison right here. We're also going to catch the wizard with a little bit of damage, which is good. Let's pop the little prince ability here. And then why don't we Goblin gang in the pocket with the guardian tanking. And then, okay, let's get the knight in front. And then why don't we cycle our log, because we want to get that little prince down. And let's get another skeleton barrel in there. We might as well. And then let's go ahead and let's EvoMortar to really get that pressure going on this guy. Evo Wizard is going to tank that skeleton barrel. That's okay. Let's get a poison right here. He's going to go for the mother witch. That was a bad mother witch in my opinion. We can get the Evo Knight in front. Mother witch and Evo Wizard should go down. And then, okay, I guess we can just log to cycle here. And then... let's go ahead. Let's play the Goblin gang in the pocket while the Evo Knight tanks. And then we're going to get the skeleton barrel going there. And we can poison right here to get all of that kind of dealt with. The little prince should go down. The wizard is coming in. Let's play the little prince right here. And then why don't we pull the giant using our Mortar? He's probably going to go for a lightning here. If he does, he won't have enough elixir to counter anything else. So we got the knight tanking. And then the little prince taking out the Evo Knight, which is good. Let's get some spear goblins here. There's the lightning. Okay, we're going to have to play a Goblin gang here. And then let's play the Mortar right up high just in case he mother witches. There's the mother witch. And then we can just log. And let's go ahead and poison. Honestly, it might make the most sense to try to poison cycle this guy now that I think about it. Let's go ahead. Let's get another skeleton barrel in there. And then let's play the EvoMortar up high. He's going to go for the mother witch. Not going to happen. Let's play the Goblin gang right here. Shoot. We're going to have to be quick. Oh, that's going to be a good game. Good game. Holy crap. Well, the Mortar goat always reigns supreme. You know, we always make the comeback. That is amazing. All right, you guys, next matchup. And I'll be honest, I'm not proud. I'm not proud of getting annoyed at that guy last match. You know, we went demon mode a little bit, but at the same time, like, you know, it's a little, that was tough. You know what? I'm not saying I was justified for being angry, but I think I deserve to at least vent it off a little bit. You know what I mean? But no, I'm just playing around. That was a really good match though. I'm actually really glad we won that, and it was really close. He played it well. Let's go ahead. Let's cycle our little prince in the back. Now also guys, I'm making a video right now. It's gonna be just like overall Clash Royale tips for being better at Clash Royale. That's crazy that this guy's got Egiant coming in right there. But so it's going to be just my best tips that I can give you guys for playing Clash Royale in general. It won't even be specific to Mortar. It'll be, you know, for every single deck, the tips that I kind of use that helped me get better at Clash Royale. So I do hope that helps. I'm hoping to have it out, you know, probably next week, depending on the editing. I'm pretty sped, so it takes me a little bit of time to edit a video sometimes. But let's go ahead. We're off to a good start now against Egiant. When you're playing Mortar bait, I actually like this matchup. Truthfully, I'm actually pretty happy about this matchup because you have a lot of counters to the Egiant. The only annoying thing is when they lightning spam, it's so hard to break through because typically these matches do kind of go to overtime and they end up being a decision. But the nice thing is you do have a ton of counters to Egiant using this deck. You can use your Spear Goblins, you can use your Goblin Gang, you can use your little Prince. You know, like the options are endless. He's going to use his arrows. Let's get the Goblin Gang in front to tank. And then maybe we can get a lock on tower for a little bit of damage, which would be beautiful. He's going to use the Tornado. I'm actually not too worried about that. In fact, let's let that Inferno Dragon go down. And then let's go ahead and play the Knight. And then let's go for some Spear Goblins and a Skeleton Barrel. And I think it's going to be hard for him to defend this. I could be wrong. Okay, he's going to play the cannon. That was actually really smart. But even then, he's going to take some damage, and he had to use probably more elixir than I think he would have had to before. I'm going to play my Mortar. I know the Evo Knight's going to hit it. That's okay. I'm not super worried about it. He's going to Egiant opposite lane. I'm going to go ahead. Let's play a little Prince right here. And then, shoot. Okay, we're going to have to log that Firecracker just because she's so annoying. And then let's pop the little Prince ability. There's the Tornado, but we're actually okay. We can just use the Guardian to kind of take that out. And, you know, we're chilling. I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead. Let's play a Knight and then a Mortar and then a Skeleton Barrel. He's going to go in for the cannon. We could poison, but I don't think it's worth it. We don't want to, you know, use too much elixir here. If he goes for the Egiant with the Firecracker, I'm just going to defensive poison, I think. He used his arrows, so I can go ahead and play my Goblin Gang here. I'm not really sure why he's giving us this damage. Let's get the Knight in as well. And then I'm going to EvoMortar opposite lane here. And then I'm going to Skeleton Barrel. The reason why I EvoMortared opposite lane is just because I wanted him to play something on that side so then I could Skeleton Barrel safely and then use my poison. You know, it would have been easier for him to defend everything in the same lane than opposite lane. We might as well get a King Tower activation right here. You know, it doesn't hurt to do. Let's go for an Evo Knight and then we can just Mortar in this lane. But we can honestly, we can poison cycle him at this point. Let's go ahead and play Skeleton Barrel. He's going to go for the Egiant. We're just going to play our Spirit Goblins here, and then that's literally all we're going to play. That's enough to... Actually, you know what? Because the cannon's shooting them, I was going to say we probably should play something else. But then, you know, you bait out their Tornado, and then you go ahead and play your Goblin Gang. It's really easy to do. It's not that complicated. I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, as if or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know, you guys can do this. It's very easy. We're going to cycle the poison here. He's going to go for the Evo Knight, and then I wouldn't be surprised if he actually ends up going for an E-Giant here in a second. Let's go ahead and do this, and then let's get the Goblin Gang down. Let's cycle another log just so that the poison takes out the tower quicker. But that is going to go down. We can poison, and let's give him a good game, and let's also give him a good luck, because that was a good match, and we got to put some good karma out there in the world, man. All right, let's go ahead and play the Knight right here. We had a little bit of a delayed start with the recording, but that's okay. We have some decent damage here. We were able to get a Skeleton Barrel connection, and we are up against Mortar. I'm going to go ahead and poison right here. I think this might be Mortar Graveyard, so I do have to be a little bit careful, but oh, actually that Void's a little weird. I'm not too sure if this is Mortar Graveyard. The Void is a bit of a throw off, to say the least. But anyways, when we're playing these Mortar bait decks, we really want to make sure that we're not just spamming our cards unnecessarily. Okay, so your Knight is definitely your most important part of this deck. He's gonna Little Prince in the back, so I'm gonna play my Spear Goblins to cycle here, but I'm kind of saving my Skeleton Barrel for the right opportunity. He's gonna go ahead and pop his Little Prince ability. I'm gonna pop mine as well. Hopefully we get the Guardian in time. I don't think we did. That's okay though. He's trying very hard to protect his Little Prince. I'm just gonna play my Evo Knight right here. Let's go ahead and log, and then let's do this. That Fisherman's gonna pull into our what's it called? So we are going to take one EvoMortar shot from this guy, but that's okay. I'm not super worried about it. If he uses his log here, he's going to be in trouble. Let's go ahead and Skeleton Barrel because the Evo Knight's on the tower. And then I think Skeleton Barrel should get on the tower as well. He's probably going to have to defensively void or something if I had to think about it. Yeah, there's the defensive void. Not going to work, buddy. We got some really good damage there. Let's go ahead and play our Spear Goblins here. Ooh, we misplayed. We misplayed that Mortar. That was a big mistake. Hopefully he doesn't notice. I'm going to go ahead and start my little Prince here. Every single time he Mortars, we can literally just play our poison right on the Mortar and not have to worry too much. Let's play our Knight right here. He's gonna poison. I'm just gonna play my Goblin gang here, and I'm actually gonna cycle my Skeleton Barrel. He's gonna go for a Graveyard. I can just poison defensively, and then I'm gonna go ahead and play my EvoMortar here. His Dagger Duchess is out of ammo, which is great. Let's go ahead and get some more Spear Goblins in front just to be safe. And then I was hoping that we could get that Fisherman down. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it. That's okay though. Our Knight should go, and then let's play the Skeleton Barrel actually, because he used the Void. Knight is going to tank for the Dagger Duchess. He's going to have to use his Mortar. Let's just play our little Prince right here. And then I don't want to Graveyard, or I mean Poison Cycle, sorry, because he does have Graveyard. Let's just kind of wait here for a second. He's probably going to pop that little Prince ability. Yeah, that was predictable. Let's go ahead and play our Evo Knight here. Let's get ahead and get a Mortar down. And then we're going to wait to play our Skeleton Barrel. Let's just wait here. He's going to go for the Void. I'm going to play my Goblin gang right here to keep the Mortar alive. And then let's go ahead and play Skeleton Barrel just to distract that Phoenix. We do get a Mortar shot. We don't get two. That's okay. And then we just kind of want to wait. I really don't want to use my poison on that tower, unfortunately. We can just play the Knight here to distract that Mortar. We can go Spear Goblins right here. And then let's cycle the Log on the tower. I'm going to go ahead and play a Goblin gang right here. And then we might as well Skeleton Barrel again. He's going to go for the little Prince ability. We can just do this. Let's go ahead. Let's get some more Spear Goblins in here. I'm hoping for like a little bit of chip damage on the tower. That's going to be amazing. We can just poison. That's going to be good game. Let's go ahead and give him a good luck. And let's go right on into the next match up here once we get the win. There we go. All right, next match. All right, you beautiful people, last matchup. Let's go ahead. Let's play the Mortar right here off the start, but nothing else. Again, you want to play the Mortar, but you don't want to, you know, overextend. Skeleton Dragons is usually a sign of Lava Hound. And it's a little bit different because Lava Hound is using Void now. A lot of people that play Lava Hound, they run Void as their second spell, which is good because we have, you know, so many different things that can kind of deal with the Lava Hound. We have the skeletons, or not the skeletons, sorry. We have the Spear Goblins, we have the Goblin gang, we have the little Prince, you know, so we do have more counters, but the only tough thing is that your only chance of punishing is with your Mortar. And sometimes, you know, like, it's not like you're going to take one tower all the time with one Mortar, you know what I mean? So it can be a little bit more difficult. We're going to pull that balloon using our Mortar. Voice crack, holy crap. I'm a prepubescent 12-year-old apparently. But then our Goblin gang will counter all of that, and he used his Bomber as well, which is, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not like the Bomber is a big part of his deck for against us. I mean, I guess the Evil Bomber can be pretty annoying, but his cycle is so slow that we are only going to have to deal with it once or twice, I think. Let's go ahead and Little Prince in the back again. And then he's going to Lava Hound, so I'm just going to Knight and Skeleton Barrel again. And every single time that I'm doing this, the point is I either want him to play his Barbs, or, I mean, even the Skeleton Dragons. That's a good trade. I'll take that any day of the week. Because we don't have to counter it, we can get some good damage. And then we got our Mortar firing on the tower. He's going to go for the Void there. Let's play our Spear Goblins here. Actually, that was dumb. That was really dumb of us. I don't know why we did that. We would have been better off just keeping them alive. But that's okay. Little Prince is going to get the Inferno Dragon pretty low, so I think we'll be okay. I don't think we'll have to counter. We do want to be careful of like a last-minute zap, though. I really don't want to get caught lacking by that. But we have really good damage on both sides here, where we are taking it to this guy. I'm just going to Evo Knight at the bridge here, man. And then why don't we Mortar, and then why don't we Skeleton Barrel? Even if he plays his Barbs, the whole point of Evo Knighting is literally just to get that cycle going so that the Dagger Duchess is low on ammo, and then he has to use his arrows and we can get the Skeleton Barrel on the tower. Then the Spear Goblins are going to help clear all of this up. We might as well actually play our Knight here and really keep the pressure on this guy. I'm loving this matchup, actually. I feel like ever since Void came out, Mortar Bait does a lot better against Lava Hound. And then we're going to get, I think, one shot with our Mortar on that tower. Let's go for another Skeleton Barrel because the Dagger Duchess is low. We can cycle our Log, and then why don't we get some more Spear Goblins in this? And then, ooh, we messed up that EvoMortar. That was bad. Okay, well, let's get a Knight down in front anyways. He's going to Void, which is good because it's a waste for him. And then we can Skeleton Barrel, and let's go ahead and play a Poison. It's going to be really good value, and I think it's going to get on the tower. And do enough for us to win the game. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I love all of you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.